Cops swing into action against hate posts on social media in the Haryana violence case, realizing how social media internet was negatively used to spread violence on the streets. 3 more FIRs have been now filed against posts that fanned the violence, attracted the violence on the streets and spread it. There are 3 social media accounts that are under scanner. We are being told that 3 individuals by the name on the social media handles as Shahid, Adil and Guru Ghantal put posts that were extremely hateful, provocative. Cops are investigating the identity of this Shire Guru Ghantal, who has over 2,000 videos from July 31st that are under the scanner. Who were these individuals? Where did they belong? How were they putting these videos that spread to violence on the streets? And it's extremely scary to know how social media again has been used to spread further violence. Let's go across to Shreya Chatterjee, that's tracking the latest on this case. Shreya, because you've been tracking the incident on the ground as well as the investigation part of it, how has social media and why is that becoming the focus of the investigation agencies, specifically the posts that spread provocation and hate? Over to you, Shreya.
Well, Pooja, on the day of the violence in day before, which is on the 31st of July, we've seen that there was communally charged posts that were shared by either sides on social media. This is something that is coming in. What we also do know that at least 7 FIRs against these communal posts have been actually filed in Nu alone. 4 more were filed last night. Out of that, 3 FIRs are against 1 individual, Shahid, Adil Khan Mannaka and Shahid Guru Ghantal. Now, the police is yet to reveal the identity of this one, Shahid Guru Ghantal. Respectively, they had shared 2, 1 and 3 posts. All these posts are under the scanner. The post by Shahid Guru Ghantal, we are being told, was some indecent content as well as communally charged posts. Now, we are also learning that over 2,300 social media posts are also right now under the scanner.
All of these who've been using social media in a manner that could spread violence and extremism must face an example set by the cops and the administration as well. Remember that there is a reason that internet had a clampdown even in Haryana districts for some time because of such incidents of how social media was being used. Stay on with me, Shreya, because I have more news coming in on what exactly happened on the ground. Let's bring you facts, no rhetoric here, because India Today has accessed some videos of the surrounding Aravali Hills. Remember that surrounded the Mahadev temple from where the first incidents of violence in that area were reported. Now it looks like a serene beauty of the Aravali Hills in Haryana's Nu, but our investigation revealed 500 residents were hiding in these mountains. Cops' movement was being tracked from the hilltop. Not only that, Sarpanch has admitted that there are some people who have fled as well, who were allegedly part of the clashes. Local residents have confirmed that they were hiding in hills due to the fear of cops. Our investigation took you up these hills. The first stones flew from here. The firing took place from here, where some people had opened fire at the temple and the premises around. India Today has gone where nobody else dared to. Remember, this was an intelligence failure. Inadequate policing, calls for violence were given on social media. Riots Hill hideout has been exposed. The bigger question is, accountability will have to be now set on the Khattar government and by the Khattar government. Examples will have to be set. Take a look at these realities. So you're looking at these visuals. See how these individuals are taking even charpoys to go and stay there for a while, because the cops are not going to go on the hilltop as they would like to believe, but India Today managed to track them down. Shreya Chatterjee is who I'm going back to now. She continues to be with the latest on that. Shreya, as you and all our colleagues, including Arvind Ojha, managed to give out these investigative details as well, but this hilltop becomes in many ways a crime scene and a scene where these individuals are hiding. Do tell us about how this geography is. From where it looks like the Mahadev temple is right in the center and like a bowl where the hilltop was used for pelting stones for firing also.
Well, Pooja, Nu or the Mewar, the demography that we talk about, this is surrounded by the Aravalis. Now, first part of the investigation reveals that how the Shiv Mandir had actually come under heavy stone pelting, under firing, because the Shiv Mandir is surrounded by mountains. That puts across 2 points. First, that the police was unprepared, because remember, this is not the first time that reports of stone pelting has come in from the adjoining mountains. Police teams earlier also, when they have gone inside these villages to carry out raids, be it arresting cyber criminals, they have faced similar situations. So when that incident was available, probably a police preparedness should have been done on a better ground, on ensuring that these areas were sanitized, to ensure that no people were hiding out, but that did not happen. And obviously, there was evidence of stone pelting and ambush that did happen from the hills on the Shiv Mandir. Coming to the second point, right now, India Today's investigative team has unearthed that these people are hiding in the mountains right now. This includes some people who were a part of the riot and some who are also innocent and scared about the police raids that are right now ongoing. Yesterday, when India Today's camera team visited the ground, they all fled to the mountains. We've seen how food charpais are being taken so that people can just stay and camp in the mountains and run away from the clutches of the police. As we've reported this earlier in our other stories as well, this is a modus operandi, how Mewat functions. They often use the mountains to not just escape, but also escape and cross the borders to save their arrests.
Innocents should not suffer, but the ones who've been involved in clashes and a part of these riot and arson must be tracked down and face the law of the land, because this cannot happen again in Haryana, right next to the national capital. And definitely the manner in which these communal clashes have happened cannot become a precedent for this country.